Kamala Harris wanted at the debate to have the mics hot during the other person's response. And that would be such a great way to get Donald Trump to show America who he is. She clearly wants to get under his skin and trigger him. And she's not gonna get the mic thing, but she does have another weapon. And this one is going forward. She has a new ad where she's using a whole bunch of the most senior former Trump officials' words against him. Basically like them talking smack about Donald Trump. And most importantly, she is airing it on Fox News on debate day. So a lot of Trump fans are gonna see it. And because he watches about 17 hours of TV a day, you know Donald Trump is gonna see it. And so the mics might be muted, but at some point they'll be unmuted. And then he's gonna have bouncing around in his empty skull that she got to him on his channel. And so we're gonna play that in just one sec. First, here is a comment from the campaign manager about the ad. It says, this ad will remind Fox News viewers, perhaps even a certain defeated former president himself, about how Trump's own national security team can't stomach him anymore because of how he'd put the country at risk. And with all that said, here's the ad.
In 2016, Donald Trump said he would choose only the best people to work in his White House. Now those people have a warning for America. Trump is not fit to be president again. Here's his vice president.
Anyone who puts himself over the Constitution should never be president of the United States. It should come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year.
His defense secretary.
Do you think Trump can be trusted with the nation's secrets ever again?
No. I mean, it's just irresponsible action that places our service members at risk, places our nation's security at risk.
His national security advisor.
Donald Trump will cause a lot of damage. The only thing he cares about is Donald Trump.
And the nation's highest ranking military officer.
We don't take an oath to a king or queen or to a tyrant or a dictator. And we don't take an oath to a wannabe dictator.
Take it from the people who knew him best. Donald Trump is a danger to our troops and our democracy. We can't let him lead our country again.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
Look, I really like that ad. I have no idea how effective it's going to be. My read is always terrible in these cases, but shouldn't that be effective? I mean, look at how they were doing a victory lap on the right last week when it turned out that some of Tim Walz's family members are voting for Trump. Like that's an indictment of the ticket that some of the people he's related to don't think he should be president. Whereas for Trump, who is actually the presidential nominee, not just the vice president, all of these people who were in the room with him, making the decisions, seeing how we process information are like, oh, hell no, we're not doing that again. That should be so damning, Francesca. What do you think?
Yeah, and I think that for those of us who follow the news a lot, and we understand, and we've talked about all of the former Trump officials who've turned on him, who say they want nothing to do with him. Some of whom are like, but I would vote for him, Bill Barr. You know who you are, you know what you did. But like, for the average voter, I don't think that they are remembering or seeing those voices as much. Definitely not on Fox News, but definitely, the news moves so fast. There's been just a barrage, and it's difficult to keep up with it all. So that putting it all together succinctly, and you could do that for Donald Trump in anything. You could do it about his criminal cases. You could do it about the tax breaks he gave to the rich. You could do it about every budget that he tried to pass, cut Medicare and Medicaid. You could do it about all these different buckets of things that Trump tries to run on. He's a great leader in this case. People love him, no, his own advisors turn their back on him and are like, no, he is a massive danger. So this is going to work way better than, let's say, Dick Cheney voting for Donald Trump. Nobody cares about Dick Cheney. Please stop. Please stop.
Someone take Dick Cheney hunting, please.
He has I can't even,
anyway,
I don't get me started, but yes.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. And by the way, it's not like the people who worked with him shouldn't be the only say. Like you look at the platform, you look at all that stuff, but they know he can't be trusted with our national security. And they're right. They know, but more importantly, you know deep down inside. I mean, I know that you love the idea that behind the scenes he's saying the N-word. I know that you love that, but you also know that he can't be trusted. He's gotta stand up to dictators and tyrants. Come on. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?